YouTubes. YouTubes. Always dropping little videos when I got little ideas or big ideas. I pump out a video. I pumps it out, man. So, I was just thinking of a video right now. Kind of, fucking covered in dirt. I just got a flat tire out here covered in dirt and dust, eating dust. Having a rough day at work, and then the icing on the top, the cherry on the top for the day. Come out, have a flat tire. Are you gonna put your fucking blinker on, or are you just gonna be with your head up your ass the whole time? What up, Americans Against Bush? Oh my God. Dude, it just is getting harder and harder and harder. I don't know about anybody else, but I know if I'm speaking from freaking Arkansas about shit being hard, it must be all the way across the board hard for everybody, because it is just, it's just getting worse and worse and worse out there. That's all I know. That's the only thing that I'm sure of. Food keeps getting more expensive. Gas is kind of just stalled out. Interest rates are bullshit. Home prices are bullshit. I mean, it's all total. I'm trying to clear my fucking throat here. Jeez. In these people's houses, they're smoking cigarettes like a damn chimney in there. And then I get out and I got a flat tire, and I gotta fucking get in the dust and the dirt to get this tire changed. Oh my gosh, man. Holy moly. So, I mean, I don't even know if anybody even watches these anymore. What up, Ruben? But for the people that do watch them, the people still watching out there, bro, it is only getting harder out there. I can't wait for it to collapse, just on the fact of how hard it is to make a living. Just on the fact alone, how hard it is to make a living in this country, how hard it is to prosper and grow, is enough for me to want to watch it all fall apart. The system is just built on crony capitalism and stupid communism. Combination of both. Between social programs and these big old conglomerates, these big old corporations, sticking it to everybody, all the little guys on the ground. It's just, where is the love? Where is the money? Where is the hope for the regular middle class people in this country? Not for the super rich, the super elite, and not for the damn fucking socialists in this country. Communists, whatever you want to call yourself. How is it we're just stuck in between the elite and the leeches? Us regular people just trying to make a living, trying to support our family, support our wives, support our kids. Give these guys the nice things. Make it a comfortable living so they don't have to sweat and stress like we did years ago. Dig yourself out of the mud. Dig up out of the trenches. Crawl up out of the trenches just to find out it's a field full of more trenches to crawl through. More no man's land, where despite your best effort, you get smoked poking your head out just trying to breathe fresh air. It's not getting any better. It's not going to get any better. It's not getting any better. It's not going to get any better. There's nothing to look forward to in this country. Probably in the world. Maybe in the world somewhere, some little tiny corner of the globe. People are happy. People are not struggling. They don't have a tyrannical government. There's plenty of food. You know, there's no free energy. Maybe there's clean water. The global assholes. I got worse words to say. I'm just trying to keep this thing as friendly as I can. The globalist assholes in this world have just fucking ruined everything. They've ruined energy and technology. They've destroyed the food. They've destroyed the water. They've destroyed the air. Work us like cattle. Work us like slaves. Then the blood, sweat, and tears that pours out of us, that is in them damn greenbacks, is sent over to other countries, to poor widow peoples all over the world, and to extremely rich governments all around the world. Go to work, kill yourself, hurt yourself, beat yourself up to make $1. Makes me think of some of the stupidest... What up, Miss Harvey? What up, Ruben? Makes me think of some of the stupidest shit I've done in my life for money, you know? The time where you maximized risk and minimized reward for your efforts. You know, the time you were strung out on a 32-foot ladder. You know, inches from death, probably could have died. I mean, not probably, could have died for a measly little $100 and something or measly little $1,000. You know, in the grand scheme of things, you hurt yourself at work, or you get yourself dead, or you come down with some complications from risking your health in these corporations, at these jobs for somebody else's money. And it's not ever worth it. Imagine falling off a ladder for a couple $100 or a couple $1,000. Would you fall off a ladder even for $10,000 if you're crippled for the rest of your life or you die? I mean, the amount of risk that motherfuckers take to put bacon on the table is crazy. Then, when you get that money for whatever that task is that you completed, and it's cut in half or it's cut in a third, and it's shipped across state lines, across the, you know, I mean, out of the country, and given to some fucking welfare case, some welfare state like Israel or Ukraine, it becomes harder and harder and harder to justify the rat race that we involve ourselves in. I'm just speaking for myself. I know I'm speaking kind of general here, and maybe I'm not speaking for everybody. Maybe everybody's fucking absolutely hunky-dory. Maybe everybody besides me is rainbows, sunshine, lollipops. Maybe I'm the only one in the suck. You know, we've had these chats or these things where we've talked, you know, embracing the suck. I mean, when the suck is on 24/7, you know, the thing about boot camp or the military or whatever, right? There's a point to beating you down, trying to break you, right? It's so they can build you up. I mean, that's hypothetically, that's the thinking, at least, right? Break you down, beat you up, beat you down, so they can build you up. But but what this country is, this template here, is the total beat down and annihilation of one's self-worth, one's spirit, one's mental I'm looking for a word. One's mental strength, I guess. I was just trying to think of a word, but one's mental strength is beat down to, into existence, into non-existence, into the abyss. And there's no light at the end of the tunnel. That's what America's become. There's no light at the end of the tunnel. It's the constant beat down. It's the constant shaming. It's the constant, morale, the destruction of morale by total clowns and commies. There's no upside, there's always been a lot of people, their whole argument about America. Bongino used to make this argument, maybe he still does, and others like him who are, the ultimate optimists. I've come a long way, man. I was the ultimate optimist. I would always tell you that things were going to get better, that there's no way that things could stay this bad, blah, 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 I was the ultimate optimist over all these years. I have no optimism left after, 14 years of YouTube? 14 years of watching. I'd say it's closer to 15 because we had that other channel before this channel. This channel officially went live, I think, October or November of 2012. But there was the Las Vegas Tack channel that was before this. It was probably 8 months to a year running into this channel. But in all that time, I was never as pessimistic. I was always optimistic what the future was going to hold, where we were going to go, what was going to happen after all the bad stuff was over with. And I'm not like that anymore. That is not even the same guy anymore. The same guy, I was thinking about it the last bunch of days, man. That guy that was there in those chats, happy and cheery, a fucking kid, 28, 29-year-old kid. I guess a lot of people don't consider 28, 29-year-olds to be kids, but looking back, I was a kid. I didn't know shit. I didn't know nothing about nothing. I knew a little bit maybe, but I didn't know what I know now. So fast forward 14 years, and I cannot stop. I cannot get my throat cleared. Just eating dust, man. Gosh, 14 years to just completely demoralize. I mean, pretty much completely demoralized, right? I mean, am I optimistic? Am I forward thinking? I mean, I'm always forward thinking just because there ain't no other way to go but forward in my estimation about things. But, morale is down, man. Morale's down amongst a lot of people. I think even talking to some people that don't want to admit that, the country sucks. America is not America no more. I mean, you have greasy ass, sorry ass politicians and foreigners fighting over the scraps of what America is, right? They're up there, they're already campaigning. You got like Newsom, he's already out there campaigning to be president for a year now. And it's like, in a right and just world with virtues and integrity, this guy would get laughed off of the very first place he tried to entertain that he was going to run for president, But no. People in this country are giving him a platform. People around the world are giving him a platform. And so we're just not a serious country anymore. We're totally spent. We're a prostitute that's, a hot dog down a hallway. There's no walls left. There's no vaginal walls left. We totally... What up, Mac and Stood? There's no vaginal walls left. It's just been worn out. This is a good old rusty trusty, America's just, we're just done, man. And I wish more people would wake up to that fact. I wish more people would realize that this destruction, this default, this bankruptcy, this fucking reset, whatever it is, whatever we're going to call it, whatever it's going to be, it needs to come sooner rather than later, because this is fucking agony. I mean, you throw a lobster or a frog in the pot or whatever, you want to use the boiling pot, people make it seem like it's slow. I guess if you threw them in a pot and it was cool at first and you gently warmed it up, but I mean, usually when you boil something, you throw them right into the boiling water, right? You're not gonna throw a lobster, or you're not gonna give the damn lobster or a frog a jacuzzi bath before you boil it, right? We are past time. We are way past. I mean, the ideas and the solutions that we had in 2011 and 2012 and all that kind of stuff, I mean, a lot of those ain't even possible anymore. I mean, could we magically all group up and sing Kumbaya and somehow? No, I don't even think that. I don't even have enough optimism to believe that. I only have enough optimism to believe that we are totally toast. There's nothing left. And all it does is keep getting worse. And I do not want to be lied to, whether it's my fellow American, whether it's some MAGA fool, whether it's some whatever, lying to me, telling me stuff's better. It's not. I mean, could have been worse under Kamala, obviously. But, like, you're talking about a shit sandwich and just shit. Can I get some bread with my shit? Oh, man, this is just kind of, ooh, that's not going to work. Can you stop? You're so far in my ass, lady. You're going to hit me. And you're a damn transportation worker. Fucking people, man. Well, what up? It's all a hoax. What up, HD? It's just not getting any better. It's only getting worse. And I don't see any light at the end of this tunnel. And I think that it needs to burn down. It needs to start. The quicker this shit all falls apart, the quicker we can rebuild. If I'm wrong, let me know.